Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. One step from playing in the AFC title game. This divisional round contest is on. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutu. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Let's go. 11.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Jaguar 1st down.
13, Luke. 11, Agate. Go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
30 left. Safe right. Go, let's go. Bam, gun.
Sticking to the air with Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
21 yards. And the Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
11.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Kyle Tucker makes the play. So what happened there, partner? Looked like he'd found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
Right to the air, Burrow. Completed over the middle. No one's around him. He's got space. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here we go. 180. Dot.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Travis Hunter making that play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go.
Play action now, Burrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he makes the catch on the right sideline, but no. Oh, they call it out of bounds. The throw led him just a little bit too much. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Complete beyond the marker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. A lot of game left, partner, but it would be a shame not to punish your opponents for making a mistake so early.
Yep, they come through on third down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
11 MT paint. Here we go, here we go. Dot. 180. Wait, hot. 11. Dot.
From the gun, again to Brown. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Dot.
Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down.
Let's get set. Dot. 11. 11 MT. 12. Dot.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Drops back. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Gun.
Burrow trying on 4th down. It's on target to Williams. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Here we go. 180.
So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. A couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance.
11. Stop. 180. 12. Stop.
Brown on 1st and goal. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get the game's first points here in the 2nd. One after up and good by McPherson. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
We get to playoff football, Kate, and every team's going to excel in 3 phases. You've got to. Offense, defense, special teams. What an excellent return. And the type of effort they expect from themselves in postseason football.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
1st and 10. It's Lawrence. And he's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal, Jacksonville.
30 left.
From the red zone now. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision.
Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars start to fight back with their first points of this game. Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
On 2.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go, here we go. Start. 180. Raise up. Start.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds him on the slant. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now a give. It's Brown headed right. Chose to take this one up the middle instead, and it was a good decision. Gets him 7. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Escapes the pocket. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'm one, right? 11 MT, 11 MT.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's get set.
Burrow back to throw. This one's caught. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Can. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side.
On 1, ready?
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
Brown on the inside give. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Wait up. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Shot.
Burrow. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. Oh, the Jags got it.
Gosh, we have seen these quarterbacks make some incredible plays from here to reach the end zone. That was certainly not one of them. Careless with the football, left an opening for those defenders to knock it free and escape without surrendering any points.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Bringing Hunter left. Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Lawrence working from the gun. And this is lofted deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's a pickup of 66 yards.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30.
Son, this is hot. Heavy, heavy. Hey, Jupiter.
Tootin gets it from the gun. He cuts it back right. And they take this in for the score. The Jaguars get some late points and the lead.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump. Go get explosive on the ground as well.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Here we go. 11 and stop.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. And this one is launched downfield. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals earn the chance to tie before halftime. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11.
For the 2-point conversion.
Burrow will throw for it. And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a two-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get two.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They bring Thomas in motion.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up second down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people, if you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
11 at on red. Hey, on, it's same right.
Looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it, that's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Same right.
Throwing here just before halftime. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11.
Throwing is Burrow. This is a heater going deep. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He has the first over the middle. At the 20. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. And he's got it, so they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Easy, 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 easy.
Inside give here for Tootin. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
Tomato, tomato.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Come near the goal line. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Come on, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Burrow. Vacates quickly left side. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, God bless the Ted Washingtons, Casey Hamptons, Vince Wilforks, all them run stuffers back in the day. But the D-tackles of today, you not only have to stuff the run, you have to eat up the pass, too, and that D-tackle just got it done.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. This gets forward to around the 29. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Gun, gun. 11, 11, 11. 180. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. Stop.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Good strike downfield to Lane. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Completed to his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
He's going deep! He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
23, 30, hey, 13, Luke. Go.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long.
Safe right. Go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
17 yards. And the Jaguars
Let's
first
go.
down.
Hey, I'm gun.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Headed out right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, go. 11. 30 left. 13, Luke.
Throw here, 3rd down. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 3rd quarter lead. On his Little for the extra point.
Cam Little on for the extra point.
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the 2nd half. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So it'll be second down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Waller with the catch. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Gun.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Here we go.
Back to throw it. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think, how many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he's dropped. They got there for the sack. And that brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It'll be Bengals football, and the Cats have some work to do facing elimination. They trail to start the 4th.
On 2, ready?
4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long.
11. Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. They connect on the deep shot. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. So the task gets tougher. They're setting up for 4th down.
Here we go. 12, 180.
Desperation time here. Rolling left, buying some time. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
A 50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
1st down throw, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars now lead by 10.
Touchdown.
Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Little tacks on the extra points. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11.
34. Bengals 23. Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Has this at the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow on first down. He's looking deep once again. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for the Bengals.
Burrow now on first down. Flush down out to his left. Now we'll try a deep shot down the left side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Big strike here to Williams. And this is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap.
28 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Getting out to his left. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
From the red zone on first. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now within one score in the fourth. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth.
And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another two off that lead.
Jaguars 34. Bengals 29.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Get your money up. And your money down. On all of us. On my people down. On what I love. Ooh, baby, you got us. You're probably think it's not the same to us. We get it, we get you and see before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're here to win.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, tomato, tomato. Go, go. Easy, read it.
On the give, it's Tootin. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
And the Jaguars first down.
Easy, 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 easy.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. 35 on the pickup. And the Jaguars have a first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Here we go.
Lawrence with it on first. Short pass brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum, keep that defense on its heels.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Go. Silver.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a two-possession game here in the fourth. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars push the lead up to 12.
41, Bengals 29. Cam Little with kickoff for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. 11. 180. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Yet another grab for Williams. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down. First and 10 at the
Burrow back to throw. Lobs this deep down the middle. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. That is Caleb Ransom.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
These are 24. Hey, Ginger, touch! 11.
Hand off to Tootin. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
brings up second and 10.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Jaguars with a comfortable 12-point lead. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Red on red. Safe break. Go, let's go. 13 loop.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Hey, Lion. 11. Circle, right? Big 13 heavy. Hey, kill.
On third down, here's Tootin. Off to the races, middle of the field, into the red zone. Bayshul Tootin, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 3-score game in the fourth. On is Little for the extra point.
Little on for the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars go up by 19.
48. Bengals 29. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. Start.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Hits his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
10 more yards.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They get 22 out of that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Wide 80. Wide shot.
To the air again, it's Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
11. Here we go. Here we go. Behind. 11, MT. Behind.
Here he goes, one final shot. And this won't affect the outcome, but a positive note to end it as he scores as time expires. The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always, always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
12. Here we go.
Will line up for the 2.
One final shot here. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
Jaguars 48, Bengals 37.
So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason. which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the Conference Championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say so long from Cincinnati.